One of the most annoying things to deal with in the garden is damage caused by pests and insects. This can be from slugs and snails, or in this video from aphids. Aphids are green or pink insects that feed on sap from young plants, and then they secrete a sugary substance that's called honeydew, which can lead to fungal infections on your plants. You might also see lots of ants around plants with aphid infestations, because ants love this honeydew and they will farm and milk the aphids for it, and they'll even protect the aphids from predators. Thankfully, there are also lots of beneficial insects in nature. Some of these, such as bees and butterflies, will help pollinate your flowers so that you get fruit, and others can act as biological pest controls, for example ladybirds. Today I'm going to be boosting the ladybird population in my garden by adding some larvae and adult ladybirds. I ordered some native ladybird larvae from greengardener.co.uk, and I'll leave a link below to the website. So they arrive like this in a box with some paper and ladybird food. You'll want to put them out the day that you get them so that they don't die in the box, or you can keep them in the fridge for a day as well, I think. So we tipped the contents of the box out into a bowl and spread them out to make it easier to see all the larvae. You'll need some kind of soft tool like a thin paintbrush to transfer the larvae onto your plants. So you just pick up the larvae with the paintbrush by placing the brush near them, and they'll walk onto the bristles, and then you can just transfer them to the leaves of your plants, ideally ones with aphid infestations. It can be a bit fiddly, but they'll get there in the end. The larvae take about 2 weeks to grow into adults, but they'll feed on aphids immediately, and a single ladybird larva can eat up to 5,000 aphids in its lifetime. So we put some ladybird larvae in our ladybird house, but we did see some spiders in there, so I'm not sure if we sent those larvae to their death. The Green Gardener website also sells adult ladybirds, so I got some of those as well. We put the adult ladybirds around the garden as well, and some of them got right to work actually, munching on some aphids. The day after we put these ladybirds out, we sadly didn't seem to see them anymore, but I'm hopeful they'll come and go from the garden and keep the aphid population in check. Of course, as a last resort, you can always use insecticidal spray on your aphids, but where possible, try to leave nature to run its course. Because if you go in with the spray, you will wipe out the aphids, but there'll be nothing for the ladybirds to eat, so they'll just leave your garden. If you want to add some ladybirds to your garden, have a look on greengardener.co.uk. They have both larvae and adult ladybirds and other biological pest controls too.